Yeah, I think this is part. Yeah, I think this is part 4. Chapter 4. Yeah, chapter 4, yeah. Because yeah, this is definitely this is chapter 4 because last time I played I did 2 chapters in my last stream, so that's why it says chapter 4. I did 2 chapters last stream. The only chapter I didn't show on stream was chapter 1 because I didn't think I would stream it. And if you guys want me to, I would just restart like a whole new my career for it. Excuse me, I'm sorry for that. That's pretty decent. My girl character. Overall 60. They put her as an overall 59. No, I think lower. They put her as like a 50 something. Like, that's not fair. Just because I'm a cruiserweight as a girl. So that's what happened. So she should be like overall 69 by now. If they didn't put her as a like, cause he's a 69 overall. He's almost 70. Alright, I didn't do her moveset yet. I forgot. Cause I had to go to a party for 4th of July, so I couldn't do it. I couldn't do the moveset for her. Oh, I forgot to buy ability cards for them. Alright, whatever. Manny. What do you want me to do? Don't eat all my chips. Oh gosh. Remember I took all of them downstairs. Oh wait, there's one right here. Is this yours?
Catching up on old times has been great, but we should really get going. Besides, shouldn't we save some of this for our speech later?
But we just got through all the boring backstory stuff. It really starts to pick up from here.
I'm down for more.
Hey guys, it's so good to see you. Congrats on the Hall of Fame. This is really happening.
It's not official yet. We have to actually make it to the building.
They're not gonna start without you.
And even if they did, some of the speeches are so long, you'd still have plenty of time.
Great. We were just telling Pac all about how we got started.
Didn't we cross paths on an indie show early on in your career?
We did, at a minor league baseball stadium in Memphis, to be exact.
That's right. I knew you had it back then. Trey, not so much.
Why does everyone keep saying that?
Because you didn't know the difference between a wrist lock and a wristwatch?
Speaking of wristwatches, we really should get going.
From my experience, this day goes by pretty fast. So you really want to relax and soak in every moment.
Lita's right. When I got inducted with DX, everything just flew by.
Then let's get back to soaking. Lita, if my memory is correct, you were just in Memphis for an autograph signing, but Red had other plans.
Alright guys, I'm back. I was just eating some chips. Maybe if I get like at least like I get 50,000 subs, I would do a face reveal.
So I just want to thank everyone in Memphis for coming out to the show. It's always great to be a part of these smaller events and connect with the people who have supported me for so many years. I'll be available for pictures and autographs starting in a few minutes. Don't be shy.
Hold on a second, can we cut the music? In the spirit of not being shy, I have something I want to say. Growing up, I was a huge fan of yours. Facing you in the ring is actually on this list I have. So I know you don't wrestle that much anymore, but I'll always regret this moment if I didn't ask. How about you skip the autograph session and go one-on-one with me right now?
I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, but who are you?
I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, but none of these people would be here paying you $10 an autograph if it wasn't for me working my butt off this past year in Memphis.
Look, I get it. You're young and hungry, and you probably think I'm the entitled Hall of Famer who just shows up to cash in on all your hard work. But it's not like that. I'm here to support you and the indie scene. I mean, I used to be you. And by the way, I still didn't get your name.
You'll hear the ring announcers say it after I beat you.
So you're not backing down, huh?
Like I said, you're on my list.
I'm sorry, everyone. But I'm gonna have to delay this autograph signing until after I win this match.
You have to lose? Oh, win, okay.
Keep the here bringing you all the action from the home field of the Memphis Slider.
You're a cruiserweight, my guy. Jump over the rope. Come on, Lita. You're a Hall of Famer. Come on, Lita. And don't eat all of them. Because boss said it, I can't go back to the store. Okay. Oh my. Excuse me.
I didn't expect to see Lita wrestle here tonight, but I also didn't expect my 27-year-old twin sons to still be living with me. Sometimes life tells you something you can't do.
Red is not like 7 years. He's older than that. Not 7. I think he's like in their 20s right now. Okay, nice win. Now I'm even too.
Red's got quite the temper on her. Actually reminds me of Slider's manager, Tex Phillips. Did you know Tex once threw a bat at a fan who was razzing him? That was the last time his dad was ever allowed in a game. True story.
She gotta come back. Oh my god. Come on, Lita. Come on, Lita, you have to get your comeback.
And just a reminder, the Sliders are on the road. We'll be back for a 6-game homestand next week. Come on out and support the home team or the away team. Just get your butt here and spend some money, okay?
Oh.
I have 2 27-year-old man-children to feed, and this franchise is dying quicker than the house fire.
Oh, God, huh? Not that. Oh my, this is a boring thing.
I've seen Red wrestle a few times, and she never disappoints. Unlike the new Slider stew the stadium's serving up. Word of advice, unless you want your next bathroom trip to end in a rundown, I suggest you avoid it.
No, I have a boost. I used my boost and I'm on the floor. Ooh, in the stomach.
If Red could pull off the win over a WWE Hall of Famer like Lita, I guarantee she'll be getting a call up to the bigs in no time.
This is a cool, is this signature like on the top rope? What's her signature?
Be sure to get your picture taken with Memphis Sliders mascot Ribby. And just a friendly reminder, he's not made of actual meat, so please do not attempt to bite and or lick him. Sounds crazy, but happens all the time.
But it's over.
And here's your winner, Red.
Lita's mad.
Red.
Wait, what? Where's Wrestle Lita? I don't like this match here. Did you eat? Bruh. Huh? Here. You sure? You sure? Yo, Manny. You sure? I need an Xbox.
I definitely knew Red's name after that night.
I was impressed Red was able to keep her composure and talk you into the match. Usually in those situations, she would lose her temper and go into hothead mode.
You're one to talk about keeping your composure after what you did that night.
Before my match, I have something very important I need to do. I've seen Ribby out here dancing with the kids all night, but I think I've got some pretty sweet moves myself, so how about Ribby and I find out who's better with the dance-off? All right, I'll go first. Hit me with some music.
I feel like Trey's gonna win. Yeah, I got you.
Okay, Ribby, top that.
There's no way Ribby won. There's no way Ribby won. I forgot the story sometimes.
Okay, wait, I was holding back. Let me get another turn. Win the dance-off is on this list I have. I'm not crying. This was fixed. I demand a fair rematch.
Hey, no one wants to see any more of your terrible dance moves. What they want to see is me kicking your ass. I mean, what kind of stupid name is Trey anyway? I think a better name would be Crossword, because you enter the ring vertically and you leave horizontally. I mean, with a name like that, your parents must be the type of people who, when you look into their eyes, you see the back of their heads.
You can say whatever you want about me, but don't talk about my parents.
What's the matter? You should be proud of them. Because I heard they created more tragedies than Shakespeare.
Did you come out here to dust off every one of your dated one-liners? Or do you want to have a match?
Look, I'm just trying to entertain these people after your awful dancing. I mean, I've seen better moves in a blind chess match.
If you want to entertain them so bad, then how about we give them a match they weren't expecting?
Well, if you keep boring everyone, pretty soon we're going to have an empty arena match.
I was thinking something more along the lines of no DQ.
You know what? I'll take that, and I'll do you one better. I know you've only been in Memphis for about a year, but I think everyone will agree that's a year too long. So how about we make this a no DQ, loser leave town match? Come on, Crossword. What do you say?
It's fitting your last match in Memphis is going to be in a baseball stadium because you just made the biggest error of your life. Oh, come on. That was just as good, if not better, than one of his lame jokes. Oh, shut up, Ribby. After I send Lawler packing, I'm going to eat you for dinner.
All right, let's do this, Crossword. Crossword, crossword, crossword.
He's a better commentator than wrestler, well, in my opinion.
Kid Vila here again with a huge matchup with WWE Hall of Famer and Memphis legend, Jerry the King Lawler, taking on up-and-comer Trey.
I didn't even beat him up. Shut up, Rudy.
I can't believe this is now a loser leaves town match. If Jerry Lawler ends up having to leave Memphis, the city would go into a deep depression, emotionally speaking. Economically speaking, we'd probably be all right.
I couldn't hit him. It wouldn't let me hit him. It wouldn't let me hit him.
It's the battle of the pile driver versus whatever Trey's finisher is. Honestly, I'm sure it's nowhere near as good as the pile driver.
Oh, dumb. The pile driver is not even that good. Yeah, beat him up, Trey.
I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but Jerry the King Lawler is a hometown hero. Trey, if you somehow send the King packing, you might want to consider hitting the road too, for your own safety. Which reminds me, Slaughter Stadium is a safe space and will not tolerate bullying or threats of any kind. Thank you. I can't believe Trey thought he was going to beat Ribby in a dance-off. That giant piece of meat has got some sweet and saucy moves.
Why? Why, Trey? Why? Why, Trey? Why, Trey? All you had to do was hit him.
Crossword! Crossword!
All you had to do was hit him.
Crossword!
Oh, yes, I can finish it. Jerry, you're done. Pick me up. Pick me up. You scared? You just need to pick me up. I'm not dreaming of it.
Trey might be younger and quicker, but the King has a significant edge when it comes to experience, and not to mention the support of the home crowd. Come on, King! Get him! Beat that butt!
Get out of there. Stay up there. Grab him, grab him. Trey! Oh my gosh, Trey!
This match reminds me of the Memphis Sliders rivalry with the Little Rock Boulders. A spirited contest with lots of brawling, and at the end of the night, the losers leave town. That's right, Little Rock. I just called you a bunch of losers. Sorry, man. Gotten a bit carried away there. Apologies to any fans in attendance who made the drive over from Little Rock. Beautiful city.
I need to somehow find a way. Oh, it's no DQ.
I gotta find a way to get my grown-up twin sons into a losers leave home match. But I'm getting off track. Let's get back to the ring.
No DQ. Come on, Jerry. I need a...
This match is all the pressure of a winner-take-all playoff game. Not that I would know, since the Sliders are perennial doormats. There's always next year.
Of course, no, it's not. No way. It's no DQ. It's no DQ. Get up, Trey. Oh, are you kidding me? It's no DQ. No DQ, right?
I hear Trey got to start up in Calgary. And after this match, hopefully he'll be on his way back there.
He's always running. All I do is doing it.
Let's go, King! Let's go, King! Let's go, King!
No, King!
Let's go, King!
No, King! He's done. He's done. Come on, Trey! Get it up and pin! Come on, Trey, you gotta count. The ref gotta count. Come on, Trey.
These two are throwing heat right up in each other's kitchens, trying to avoid the Grand Slam.
It's over. It's over. Jerry's gone. There's no way he kicks out from that, bro. I did my signature and finishing.
Now, I know I'm doing a lot of bad baseball puns tonight, folks, but that's all I got.
I'm basically killing this man, bro. He's old. How is he not gone?
We have a man who is almost going up against a man who's only been a year. I think you know who has our vote.
I just care that he's losing. It's over, bro. It's over. This kid's gone. That's what notices it. Bro, he has
These two are trying to knock each other out of the park.
This man is dead. Look at his neck, bro. His neck is no good.
When it comes to winning matches in Memphis, Jerry the King Lawler is pretty much batting 1,000. Let's hope he keeps that average up tonight.
This is really nice.
say the match we had earlier between Red and Lita, and now this contest, it's quite the doubleheader.
Come on. There's no way.
It's up to these two to get the job done. There's no pinch wrestler coming in to replace him.
Bro, this man is done. Oh my gosh.
If you ask me, Drake's really swinging for the fences trying to take out a legend like Lawler in his hometown.
Lawler's so dumb. I freaking beat him up so bad. He couldn't even move.
Don't forget that in 2 weeks, the Sliders are hosting Bring Your Own Fireworks Night. What could possibly go wrong?
Of course he reverses everything. He reverses everything. And all he's gonna do is finish him. The dumb pile driver. Of course. He has to win. He has to win, bro.
Here is your winner, Jerry the King Lawler. He did it. He's not going anywhere. Yes.
Hit the road, crossword. Crossword, crossword, crossword.
Crossword. Crossword.
Freaking hate that chapter, bro. There's no way Ribby won that. Oh.
No, but
I know. I was too focused on doing something stupid like a dance-off when I should have been worrying about my match with Lawler. And I'm sorry I let King bait me into the loser leaves town stipulation.
not so easy to control your temper all the time, is it?
It's just he was saying stuff about my parents and I lost my cool.
That's what Lawler does. He's made an entire career out of it. He had no idea you're adopted.
Good thing. I'm sure he would have had a field day with that.
Well, it's too bad. I was enjoying Memphis.
You're not staying? Your career shouldn't go off the rails because I got in over my head and lost a match.
If you go off the rails, I go off the rails. I'm with you through good and bad. We're a package deal.
Okay. Package deal.
We should grab some food before we leave town. I'm thinking... ribs?
I deserve that.
Ribby's sad. They're gonna eat his own kind. Oh, I got Jerry the King Baller. Finish chapter 4. Wow, chapter 4 went by really fast. Oh my gosh. I made it. I'm not gonna spoil the story for you guys.
pretty soon we're gonna have an empty arena match.
Okay. I was hoping I landed on Return the Hub, but empty arena.
Kip Elo back again with an empty arena match, or in this case, an empty stadium, which is only about 30 fans shy of a typical Memphis Sliders game.
I don't feel like doing this match. I like their stories though. Excuse me.
Jerry the King Lawler has had some of the most famous empty arena matches in history. This probably won't be one of them. You know, I just realized something. If the stadium is empty, who am I even talking to? That's weird, man. Lawler won't be able to rely on the home crowd advantage this time around, but if you ask me, I don't think he'll need it.
He will. Of course. Of course.
It's so quiet here without a crowd that you can hear the scurrying about of the concession stand rats.
Just stop. Come on.
Now, just a reminder, the Sliders are on the road. We'll be back for a 6-game homestand next week. So come on out and support the home team. Or the away team. Just get your butt here and spend some money, okay? I have 2 27-year-old man-children to feed, and this franchise is dying quicker than a housefly.
There's no disqualifications? This ladder's not long enough.
This is one heck of a bonus match we're getting here tonight, folks. It just proves you never know what you're going to see at Memphis Sliders Stadium. Like that one crazy stunt where they had monkey umpires for a game. I still maintain they did a better job than the real ones.
Put this in the ring. While Jerry Lawler's down. Doing Lawler things. Well, I'm gonna put it in the corner, but whatever. Oh, I'm gonna bring the ladder until. Oh, thank you, Lawler. I just got an idea. Oh, yeah, ref is gonna need a move.
You know, it's not often we get a Hall of Famer competing here at the stadium. Although there was that one time minor league Hall of Famer Turk Spitball Simpson pitched at the age of 93. He had to be removed from the field by security on account he escaped from his nursing home. But still, what a memorable night.
pull him.
Campilo here, reminding you that tonight's wrestling event is brought to you by our sponsor, Bobby Joe's Dog Board. If we lose your dog, the next one's on us.
1, 2, 3.
What can I select? Please don't tell me I click rematch. Alright, good.
After I lost to Jerry the King Lawler and we were forced to leave Memphis, Red and I hit the road. And after a year or so of bouncing around, we made a name for ourselves in LA, where the indie scene was really taking off.
I think this chapter we meet up with Brooklyn Braun and we have to fight her and lose. Cause all I remember is in the story, for half of it, she's stronger than us.
That's it. I'm leaving without you.
You can't do that. We're a package deal, remember? Besides, look who's headed our way.
Great.
I was wondering if she'd show up.
Relax. I'm not here to start anything, so don't get your collective skivvies in a bunch. This is the one day to put any past differences aside and honor your achievements, so congratulations. You've earned everything that's coming to you tonight.
What was that?
Maybe she has a conscience after all.
I seriously doubt that.
Forget her. Let's get back to your story. I think LA was where I first saw you two wrestle in person. Remember? We ended up having that series of matches against each other.
How could I forget? It led to one of the most embarrassing nights of my career.
That would be cool. If you read it right there at the bottom.
We'd battled each other in just about every type of match, except for one that also happened to be on the list. Wrestle in a crybaby match. And since you had the first and only crybaby match with Razor Ramon back in the day, this was the perfect time to cross it off.
I think I want to stick with this instead of change the name on the to try not do that kind of shit. But he's a powerhouse, so it doesn't really care.
Tickets go on sale for next month's event this Wednesday. This show sold out in 5 minutes, so good luck getting one.
I think he was part of the generation. He missed me completely. I missed somebody that's literally wait, does he have to win, or he the most embarrassing.
Any fans wearing wrestling masks must remove their masks first. We need to see your face to check your ID, people. As always, we ask you to please clean up after yourself. If you don't, we'll have to hire a cleaning crew and raise ticket prices. And nobody wants that.
Roll out of the ring.
The merchandise stand will be open until 30 minutes after the show, so enjoy the event and come check out all the latest stuff on your way out. Or don't. Less work for me.
Come on, Trey, you're getting up.
Haven't seen that before.
Sorry I put your friend in a diaper, but there was no way I was gonna let that happen to me again.
Maybe it'll teach him to stop putting ridiculous things on our list, but probably not.
Hey, this isn't public knowledge yet, so keep it on the DL. But WWE is going to be holding an all-women's tournament later this year.
That's amazing.
Yeah, they're calling it the Mae Young Classic. Triple H asked me to keep an eye out for talent, so I'll be watching your match tonight against Candice LeRae. Don't hold back.
I never do.
Oh, this stuff's all in my eyes. I can't see. I think I'm going blind.
I don't know why he's so cranky. I fed him and changed his diaper.
Any chance you can babysit during my match?
Where the heck is Fulton? Is Fulton in like LA?
Update on the collapsed crane situation? It still sucks. Both sides of the 405 remain closed. If you don't live nearby in the valley, you might as well sleep in your car, if it hasn't been broken into. Just a not-so-friendly reminder, there is no smoking allowed in the building. If we get fined, you pay it. Plus, it's gross.
Every time she does flip. Excuse me for that. I wouldn't do like music. Yeah, I want to do it on stream because that takes so long.
FYI, we've gotten requests to do birthday announcements, and the answer is no. This isn't a baseball game, people.
Superplex? I thought that was a superplex though. That would have been better. If it was superplex. I think a lot. Yeah, because superplex are at the top row. I don't know if I know if I just on the phone now.
We've been informed that a guy here has lost his wedding ring. If you find it, please turn it in. Or just pawn it. I don't care.
I feel like she's waiting for me to do my finisher. So she can... I want her to do her comeback. And then she probably let's go fix that, bro. Ref, fix it.
Seriously, please leave our celebrity guests alone. They know you're big fans of their movies and TV shows. Just let them watch the match.
Ref. Bro, come on, fix it. I didn't break it. That wasn't that bad.
Look, you two are great, so I wish I could recommend you both for the Mae Young Classic, but Hunter said they're only looking to fill one spot right now.
You're really milking this decision. Get it? Because the crybaby match earlier? I've been hanging out with Trey too much. Please, continue.
I'm gonna have to recommend Candace. She's been doing this for over 15 years. Red, you've got a ton of potential, but you don't have anywhere near that kind of experience.
Yeah, totally. I get it.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm sure we'll see each other again in the future. Like he said, I've been doing this a really long time, and you're one of the best I've ever seen. And you're only gonna get better.
I appreciate that.
I gotta go call my husband and tell him the good news.
No guarantees, but I'll definitely keep you in mind if WWE ends up doing this tournament again. Give me your contact info before you leave tonight, okay?
I will. Thanks.
Hey, I overheard what Xbox said. This is just a bump in the road. And tonight wasn't a total loss. At least I get to cross off wrestle in a crybaby match.
Give me that. Ugh, it smells like butt sweat. I told you not to keep the list in your tights.
Cost of doing business.
Win Mae Young Classic Tournament. See if you can air that out.
As our indie journey continued over the next couple of years, we got to have matches in a lot of cool places. But the one that stood out most was when we got to do a special show back in our hometown.
You've got to be kidding me.
And we thought our head couldn't get any bigger.
You know what? I'm not gonna let a stupid sign ruin this for us. Let's go.
This was our chance to show our friends and family just how far we had come. Well, at least our friends.
Brooklyn Braun does not look pretty.
So what happens if your parents show up tonight?
First of all, as far as I'm concerned, they're not even really my parents anymore. But if they did show up, then security can deal with it. I'm not gonna let anyone pick and choose when they want to have my back, especially now that I'm having a little bit of success.
But you haven't talked to them since Calgary, which was like 4 years ago. Maybe it's time you give them another chance.
Another chance to tell me I'm wasting my life and that I'm never gonna make it? Sorry, I don't need that. Besides, I paid them back their money, so the way I see it, we have nothing to discuss.
Hey, I'm not shelling out an extra $20 so you two can have a therapy session.
I handed her the wrench, if that counts. Also, were you listening to our entire conversation?
Hey, I get it. We've all got drama in our lives. I mean, look at me. Last year, I put on a mask and attacked my former protege, Buzz, costing him a shot at WWE. Then he wouldn't return my phone calls or texts for like a year. No one wanted to work with me, and BCW folded. But then I stuck up for Buzz to AJ Styles. And the next thing you know, I'm in Buzz's corner at WrestleMania, and now I'm in the process of rebuilding BCW.
That's a lot of very specific information.
Yeah. What's your point?
My point is, I turned chicken crap into chicken salad. And that's what I can do for you two if you sign exclusive deals with me and become cornerstones of the new BCW.
Buzz is a thingy from last year's game, 2K19. He was the my career player.
We have been looking for some more stability.
And putting aside all that attacking your protege stuff, you seem like a real stand-up guy, so we're in.
Great! I promise you won't regret this.
Ten years? Oh, I'm supposed to click next.
Sorry I'm late. Two old-timers got in a fight over who called bingo first, and I had to step in. But Marco said if I keep settling disputes without anyone breaking a hip, then he's gonna let me call the numbers next Tuesday morning.
That's great. How's the house looking tonight?
I think we might get 10 people, which includes 2 comps I left for some nice ladies from bingo, but still not bad. By the way, pretty sweet the school let us use your office as a locker room. What's wrong?
Let's see. You're a bingo hall security guard, I'm a part-time janitor at our old high school, and we're about to wrestle in front of 10 people.
Actually, the bingo ladies just canceled, so it's 8 now. Apparently there's a ventriloquist at their senior complex tonight. That does sound better than this.
We were on the path to success. We were gonna make it to WWE and achieve all these goals, and maybe even end up in the Hall of Fame someday. Then we signed with Baron Blade and he ruined everything. Now all we have is a meaningless piece of paper that's just a constant reminder of how crappy our lives are.
Hey, speak for yourself. I'm up for a promotion and I'm going to see a ventriloquist.
You're bailing on the show?
Yeah, if the entire crowd could have carpooled together, it's probably not worth it. Anyway, you just need to give up on all those dreams and then you'll feel a lot better about how things turned out. It worked for me. Man, how do they do that?
Dang it, I should have rejected his offer. Now I know. Oh my gosh, Baron Blade, why? Why? I don't even want to play anymore, but I'm streaming right now. What's even the point? What's even the point of this match? Oh my gosh, Josie Jane.
I know we failed to crack double digits in attendance tonight, but BCW's this close to turning it all around. Next show, they'll be lining up out the door, or in our case, the large hole in the gym wall that's now used as a door.
I'm pissed. I just want to restart the whole mic. Guys, I might restart the whole mic. And then just... I'm not going to show it on stream now. I'm going to restart it.
I know you've seen Red and Josie Jane wrestle 100 times, but they're the only women I can pick because, well, I tricked them into signing lifetime exclusive contracts. Piece of advice: read the fine print, people.
Last year's Baron Blade was better.
One. I regret to inform you that Trey will not be appearing tonight. If you would like a refund, well, look around. You're at the wrong show for that.
Bro, I don't even want to play this match anymore. I don't even want to play. So dumb. Oh my. Do I have to go back to Calgary?
Hey, Red! This place is a mess! How about after your match you do your job and clean it up? For those of you who don't know, Red moonlights as a janitor, and daylights as a failed wrestler.
Yeah, because of you. Don't know how to give people jobs.
Please be aware that BCW will not be held liable for any injuries occurring at tonight's event, including those suffered from falling roof shrapnel, toxic mold inhalation, or hobo attack. WWE with their fancy network, their big crowds, and their non-condemned arenas, when you can have all of this, right, Red?
Oh, screw you, my life. Just get up.
One, two,
Yeah, just come in.
three.
Next month's show is going to feature the return of BCW original Cole Quinn. He had a jet ski accident and looks completely different now, but I swear it's really him, and I'm not just trying to pull one over on you.
Yes, I'm gonna send this match right here. Just gonna end it right here.
One, two.
No way, dude! I just did an OMG on you.
Remember when BCW ran a show at the venue that was the home of Monday Night Raw? Triple H was shutting down our shows and we were invading NXT? Those were the days. Not that this isn't great too.
One, two.
Come on, Red. I know nothing hasn't turned out like you thought it would, and you're miserable, but at least act like you want to be here.
Oh my goodness. Why, Baron? Why?
Red's really mopping up the competition. Get it? Because she's a janitor. Ha! Maybe I should ditch this whole wrestling thing and give stand-up comedy a shot. Come on, ladies, we need to wrap this up soon. The motorcycle gang I paid to do security for the show wants to use the gym for dodgeball. Helps with their team building, I guess.
One, two.
I'm about to give up.
BCW might be struggling these days, but let's face it, the entire country is. But really, there's only one man to blame. President John Cena.
One. Two.
Did you?
Thank you. Wait, I didn't get my... Whatever, I don't care. I don't care. I'm done with the match.
My point is, I turn chicken crap into chicken salad. And that's what I can do for you two if you sign exclusive deals with me and become cornerstones of the new BCW.
No thanks.
Yeah, we're good.
Your loss. Because FYI, I am this close to getting Cole Quinn on board. Big things are happening. Hey, speak of the handsome devil. Let's go talk numbers, shall we?
Slow your roll, Greenie.
This guy.
I feel like we really dodged a bullet there.
More like a cannonball. That guy's a total nightmare. And here comes another one.
What is she doing here? Holy crap, is that hothead Red and Trey? You two picking up some extra work to make your trailer payments, or is this some kind of prison work release program?
It's just Red now, and we're wrestling tonight.
And also, we don't live in trailers. We stay in hotel rooms that have microwaves, which seemed a lot more impressive before I said it.
Wait, you actually became pro wrestlers? And I get to see your uncoordinated bodies flop around this ring tonight?
She's got good lungs.
Of course course I do. I'm an elite MMA competitor. If you haven't heard, the American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun, is undefeated.
More like American Zero.
What's that?
Nothing.
You realize Kurt Angle's already known as the American hero, right? You probably should ask him for permission to use his nickname like Ronda Rousey did with Rowdy Roddy Piper.
Kurt Angle? Never heard of him. If anything, he should ask me permission to use my name since I'm way more famous. I'll chat with my lawyer about it. Thanks for the heads up.
Why are you here? You're obviously not a pro wrestling fan.
No. Gross. There's a ceremony after your stupid show to rename the gym in my honor.
The town sign wasn't enough?
It wasn't. I actually wanted it bigger.
Couldn't you have picked any other night to do this?
Do you think I chose to share my special night with a professional wrestling event? That'd be like eating a giant bowl of turd soup before having the best steak of your life. I have a loaded schedule, and tonight was my only avail.
And how much longer would it have taken to say availability?
I told you, I'm busy. Every second counts. I've already wasted way too much time talking to you carnies.
I'll have you know, we've wrestled at several carnivals, and their employees are some of the finest people around. Other than that tilt-a-whirl operator who bit me when I asked him what time it was. There's always exceptions.
Cool story. Looking forward to seeing you tap again tonight, Red. You know, just like old times.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You could kill someone with that.
I know, that's the point.
Don't let her get under your skin and ruin our night. We'll do our thing, and then she can do her stupid gym dedication. It'll be totally separate. I'm sure we won't even notice her.
Wow, that's just wow, dude. Oh my gosh, I'm about to end the stream right here, guys. I'm tired. I might just play the regular thing. I love it. So. Good Trey.
Here's a scoop for you. I'm currently in negotiations with Cole Quinn to sign a long-term exclusive deal with BCW. In fact, I bet he'll sign on the dotted line right after this match.
Oh wow, didn't even have to watch a reversal.
BCW is on its way back. I may have had to sell my parents' cemetery plots to help fund the relaunch, but I know this is going to work this time. You have my word, Mom and Dad.
Wait, I wish the two reversals happened.
I got a call from Buzz the other day, and he is doing great. You hear that, Trey? I have big-time connections in WWE. That's what you're missing out on.
No one cares, my guy. You're higher over than me, but I'm stronger. Cause my name is like, look at me. Like,
Special shout out to all of Red and Trey's friends and family in attendance tonight. And sorry about not being able to let you in for free, but hey, I'm running a business here.
Like, is that enough?
I want to thank the high school for letting me run this show tonight without a down payment. I promise, I'm good for it.
Oh my gosh, guys. What just happened? My window was open. And all of my Uno cards just fell on the floor. I gotta go clean that up.
make sure you hit up the merch stand at intermission, where I'll be selling actual pieces of the mask I wore last year when I attacked Buzz. Don't miss out on your chance to own a piece of wrestling history.
Whoa. Pin? Can I pin? Okay. Keep taunting me? Bro, look at your health.
Congrats again on your big homecoming show, Red and Trey. I'm sure nothing will ruin your big night.
Yeah. You will. What? Does he have to win?
Just a reminder to stick around after the show for a special ceremony where the gym will be renamed for up-and-coming MMA star, the American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun. I wonder if she'd be interested in signing with BCW. Might need to settle their differences in the most intimidating and unique structure in wrestling, the Scrap Trap. Sure, it's been banned by every state athletic commission, but not in international waters. Hey, Cole, there's no need to go join your friend Buzz in WWE. Why be the small fish in a big pond when you can be the shark in a kiddie pool? Okay, maybe that's not the best metaphor, since I don't think a shark would survive very long in a kiddie pool, but you get my point.
2, 3.
You know, a lot of people doubted Paul Heyman when he was trying to take ECW National, but he did it, and I can do the same with BCW. I mean, yeah, eventually everything fell apart and they went out of business, but you get my point.
6, 7.
Be sure to check out the concession stand with delicious food, courtesy of the school's cafeteria. Take it from me, the Sloppy Joe sliders are to die for.
10. Okay, ring the bell.
I got in that ring. I got in that ring so fast. I got in that ring so fast. Flip flops. I like flip flops. Oh my gosh. Look at all of these cards. Well, you guys can't see it. I don't have it. Well, if you could see it, you would be shocked too. Look at all of these cards. And I gotta pick it up. Because my brother's not here right now. I don't know where he went. Did it start? Oh, I think it did. Oh, this ride. I'm gonna let the entrance play. Unless I can finish picking up these cards quickly. Alright, I'm back. Alrighty. Who am I fighting? Josie Jane. Of course. Good Josie Jane.
It's me, the American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun, taking over on commentary for this match. Commence the flopping of uncoordinated bodies.
The Trey won.
If everyone closes their eyes and just listens to the sweet sound of my voice, I promise the misery will soon be over.
That doesn't make any sense because I'm winning. Get up. I'm gonna put on the up image for her.
They say the eyes are the windows to the soul. Well, if I were you, I'd close your eyes unless you want your soul crushed from watching this manure.
Excuse me, guys.
You could say I know a head red like the back of my hand, as in Red's had the back of my hand upside her head a whole bunch of times. This reminds me of our high school dances. A gym full of people all staring at Red saying, "What are those moves?"
Hey! If you want to keep running your mouth, then come over here and do it to my face!
Excuse me for trying to entertain these people? Because you certainly weren't. Red acts so tough, but the moment you get her in a submission hold, she gives up immediately. In fact, she's been tapped more than shoulders! Yes, it's finally over. And best of all, Red lost just like I knew she would. Now we can move on to the real reason everyone's here. The renaming of the gym in my honor.
I hope in one chapter I get to beat her up and she loses. People know stop by the pooping line. Oh.
Being in this gym brings back so many memories. I won my first amateur match here. I broke barriers and records here as the captain of the otherwise all-male wrestling team. I qualified for states here. I dominated gym class dodgeball here. I won prom and homecoming queen here. I once saved Mr. Durkis from choking on a hot dog here.
The banner actually isn't that bad. I was expecting something more obnoxious.
I know, me too.
So that's why it's my pleasure to officially christen this the Brooklyn Von Braun Gymnasium for Athletic Excellence. Isn't it amazing? I want to thank the school board for cutting the music program to help fund this. Totally worth it.
I'm confused. Did she go to space before or after she was Pope?
I think I'm gonna throw up.
Aim towards the mural, if you can.
I can't believe we got totally upstaged and embarrassed by Brooklyn.
Not much has changed.
I know! We've come a long way, but it still feels like we're the same losers who used to sit at this table back in high school.
At least my parents didn't show up and make a scene. Hey, I was thinking, maybe I should try to track down my real parents. They sent that letter back in high school, so maybe there's still hope with them.
I've actually been meaning to talk to you about that letter.
What about it?
Sorry. Anyway.
It's an Orlando number. Take it.
Hello? Hi, Sarah, yeah. It's a good time to talk. It's Sarah Amato from NXT.
Oh.
I got your number from Xbox. He saw you on a show in LA a couple years ago and said you were great.
Oh, yeah, that was the same night he put my friend in a diaper.
What?
Never mind, had to be there.
Anyways, the reason I'm calling is to see if you'd like to compete in the 3rd annual Mae Young Classic.
What?
Hello, are you there? Hello?
I'm here, and I'm in for the Mae Young Classic.
Great, we'll be in touch soon with travel arrangements, and congratulations. Being included in this tournament is a huge accomplishment.
Thank you.
We'll talk soon. Bye.
Bye.
Oh! Are you serious? Maybe this night wasn't so bad after all.
I know! After I missed out on the first Mae Young Classic and then didn't hear anything last year, I thought I'd never get another shot. But it's happening, and I'm not going to settle for just being included. I'm gonna win the whole damn thing.
Oh, I know you will. We should celebrate.
By throwing rocks at Brooklyn's stupid face.
That might be a bit extreme. I mean, what size rocks are we talking?
I meant her face on the sign coming into town.
Oh. Yeah, that seems slightly more reasonable. Hey, what did you want to tell me about the letter?
Oh. Never mind. It's not important. Besides, there's a sign that needs vandalizing, remember?
True. I'll go round up some good throwing rocks.
That's a great idea. I'll meet you at the car in a minute.
Cool.
Whoa, that's a shock. He's always wanted to meet his birth parents, and now that we know what happened, what are we gonna say when he asks about them?
I really don't think he can handle the truth, that they're dead. Do you?
No, it would crush him. But what's the alternative, honey? Just let him believe they're still out there somewhere and they don't care enough to ever contact him?
I don't know. I wish there was a way to keep his hope alive, but not hurt him.
Me too.
You've probably asked yourself a million times, why? Why didn't they want to be my parents? The truth is, we did. But we had to make the hardest decision of our lives because we didn't feel we could give you the life you deserved. And that life is one where you can have the freedom to follow your dreams, no matter what they might be. To become anything you want. We'll find you someday. Love always, Mom and Dad. Please, don't tell him our secret about the letter. It's not going to help anything.
Hey, you coming or what?
Yeah, sorry. Let's do this!
That's so bad. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna end the stream right here. I will not continue to my career without streaming it, because you guys may want to watch it. But I'll end it right here. Hope you guys had a nice time watching my career, and see you later. Bye. And